Bear with me just while I sort my camera out. Where do I go up to? Go up to about there. Okie dokie, that's got me sorted. See if I can find myself on my iPad now. Excuse my arm across the screen. Who am I looking for? Who am I looking for? Sentimentally Yours. Woohoo! And there I am. Found me. Thing is now, can anybody else find me? Oh, let me switch my sound down on my iPad. Hi Lee, hi Lane, hi Deborah, hi Anne. Can people just give me a thumbs up if they can hear and see me okay, please? Hi Carol, hi Heather, hi Dawn, hi Helen, hi Leslie. Crikey, you're all coming in thick and fast. Thumbs up, that must mean that you can hear me and see me okay. Fantastic. I'm a few minutes early because I just like to get set up. Who ordered the new Charmed dies last night? Or pre-ordered them? Anybody? Hi Jenny, you found me. Yay! Did anybody pre-order last night? Hi Debbie. Hi Susan. Hi Julie. That always puts me off when I see a guy's name because I don't know whether it is actually a guy because we do have several watching. Hi Carol, hi Heather, Jackie, Carol. You ordered 2 of them, Sue. Which 2 did you order? Has anybody got favourites? You ordered 3, Debbie. Put them all out. Have you got any favourites? Has anybody got any favourites yet? You ordered all of them, did you, Deborah? Oh no. Paula, have you been naughty? Are you on the naughty step? Have you been ordering too much? Hi Jackie, hi Heather. You got the bundle, did you, Heather? Brilliant. Three of the sets, square, circle and the borders. The borders are really, really handy. You can do so much with them. Hi David, Dorina, Maureen, Sue. Hey Sue. Sue Reardon, that is. Circle and rectangle, circle and borders. Oh no. Did it just break, Anne, the lock? The top 3, so the borders, the oval and the rectangles. I'm sure there's others with you, Paula, on the naughty step. The borders already gone, have they? Crikey. Hi Maria, hi Anne. Everybody's coming in and joining us. That's lovely just to see that array, isn't it? All in front of you. Even if 2 of them are on the sides. We're using the top 3 tonight. So it just shows how well they all work together. Hi, Mal. First night, first time. Oh, newbie. I'm sure everybody will say hi and welcome you into the group. It's nice, lovely, friendly group. Oh, well, at least you didn't get locked out. And why not, Susan? You'd been really, really good. You're fine, Diane. I look forward to doing them. Hi, Jan. I'll just wait till 5 past and wait for a few more people, because other people might be going over to the group page instead of this one. Got these with birthday and Christmas money. Ah, that's good, Emma. You had some very kind people giving you loads of money. Looks as though Lozzie's just put another video on her YouTube channel. I know Ilona has put some on her YouTube channel, and so's Julia. I've only got one recorded so far, and then you've got this one. So you're watching from the Naughty Step too, are you, Helen? Do you like them? They're really nice, aren't they? Right, let's get going. Right, as I said, we're going to be using the new Charmed Borders 2 tonight, and I'm going to be using the borders, the ovals and the rectangles, and it just shows how you can use them all together. And obviously you've got the squares and the circles, but we're not using those tonight, so we'll put those to one side. Couldn't get the bundle, Wendy. Oh no. Well, hopefully after Phil's been on Hobby Maker on Wednesday, there might be a few that jump back. Yeah, Catherine. Yeah. Unfortunately, they just go so quickly. It was like the layered frames. They just went ridiculously quickly, didn't they? So I'll show you the individual dies as we go through, so that you know which sizes. You asked everybody for money, did you? It's a really good idea. So I'll show you which size of the dies we use, and which stamp set and the card and flower dies we use as we're going along. So have you got your pens and papers ready and raring to go? Now, you'll probably have seen this card. I did put it on Facebook earlier. Let me see if I can bring this in. Oh, let me get that off there. Can you see that? There have been messages popping up on my screen. Everything's popping up on my screen now. Can you see that? Let me get it. Oh, there you go. Brilliant. So this is the card that we're making tonight. But I'm going to be doing it in a different colourway. So we're going to be using Vanilla Cream and New Rust. I put a couple of colours on our DT page earlier and asked for some colours, and Julia came back and said purple and lilac, but Phil came in and vetoed it and said no, New Rust and vanilla. So the boss shouted the loudest, so he got his colour choice. So here we go. So the base of the card is the Vanilla Cream. Yeah, the Vanilla Cream, and that it comes in A4, and that's 270 GSM. And the other card that we're using is the New Rust, which is the darker colour, and that also comes in A4. The other cardstock that I'm using is the gold mirror card. I don't know whether you just saw a sneaky peek of it. You can see it there. I've cut the leaves out with it. and that one's a 300 GSM. Right, that's got 3 things put to one side. Right, get the rest of them sorted. I've had to completely clear my desk because I'm working on another secret project, which you're all gonna love. But you'll have to wait a few more months for that one. Sorry to tease you. That's all right, Patricia. You can watch on Rewind, or I think it'll be going on the YouTube channel, the Sentimentally Yours YouTube channel, and I always try and get them on mine as well. So whichever one you watch it back on. So right, we're going to start with the card base. And we've got 2 pieces to the card base because you can't really see it in the picture, but the front bit is actually a hinge. So just been on the website, showing most in stock now. Obviously Karen, we've only just started, Andy, unless that's a pseudonym for something else. Yeah, Karen might have added some more. Carol. They are. The leaves are lovely. A few more months. Yeah, sorry, Wendy. We have to get them in so good time for certain things. And that's all I'm saying. So, the base of this card is in the vanilla cream cardstock. And it's 21 centimetres by 15. And the other piece that's going to go with it is 22 and a half by 6 centimetres. Put my teeth in and my tongue in the right way round. 22 and a half by 6 centimetres, and we're going to score at 1.5, and this will be the hinge that we're attaching to the other piece. So let's put those measurements over to one side and let's start putting the card together. Now, you all know that I decant into a smaller bottle, but the glue that I use is Phil's Premium PVA glue. Oh, you went into the shop, did you, Patricia, and got them? That's a good way of doing it, isn't it? So you can put the hinge for this on the back, if you don't mind seeing it on the back, or you put another piece of cardstock there. But what we're going to do is add glue to this and put it on the inside because we're going to cover it up. So let's just add some glue onto there, and I'm going to wipe it with my finger so that it spreads right to the edge so that we get a good adhesion on there. So let's see if we can get it halfway or as good as. I think that's as good as, don't you? Yeah. So let's just use my bone folder just to go over that. There we go. And if there is a little bit... Hi, Karen. Karen, are all of the new dies back in stock? Ah, you just answered my question. Yeah, everybody was saying that they were out of stock, and then all of a sudden there was some stock, and I said you might have added a little bit in. So there we go, we've got our card base, and it will stand up like this. So you've got this bit on the front. Right, we're going to work on the inside of the card first, and we're going to start with the rectangles. And where did I put my dies? Oh, hiding. So just knock them all off, So the one that we're starting with, I always number them from the outside in. So I will give you the die number that we're using. So from the rectangle set, it's number 1 that we're using for this outside piece. So that's that one. And this one, like I said, was in the new rust, and it's die number 1. So put that to one side, and we're gluing this one flat. So adding the PVA glue to the back of this. Just make sure I'm still in shot, because I work a little bit further up the desk when I'm filming than I do when I do it normally. Hi Lozzie. So we can put this on here and centre it onto the card, and you can see that that covers. Is that straight? Or is it my eyes that are wonky? There we go. And you can see now that that's covered up the base of the hinge here. You can just see a little bit, but if you didn't know it was there, you wouldn't know. Hi Joan. Right, so the next one that we're using is from the same set. So this is from the rectangles again, and it's die number 1, 2, 3, which is that one. And this one is cut out of the vanilla cream. So that's die number 3 from the rectangles. And this is vanilla cream. And this one is going to go flat again in the centre of this one. You can see how pretty it looks with the looped edges, can't you? Oh, brilliant, Deirdre. Yeah, I really like the border one. You'll see another one of my samples that I'll post leading up to television or whilst it's on. I've used, let me put this down and then I'll show you. So this is going in the centre of this one. Just hold that in place and rub it down. So I've used this one and I've woven ribbon through these, so you'll have to keep your eye out for that one. Thanks, Lozzie. It wasn't my choice, Phil chose them. Right, so we've stuck that in place so you can see when we close the flap on the front, you can see everything in the background. So, Doreen, the new rust is really good. And there's so many colours to go with it. You've got the vanilla cream and you've got the, let's have a look. You've got the almond hue that goes with it. That's the new rust. So, I mean, it'd go with the green or it'd go with a lot of the others. Soft pistachio goes lovely with that. The summer citrine. And vanilla cream, which is what we're using. And even the warm stone. This is what I use when I'm trying to match the colours of what we're using. Lots of ideas, have you, Carol? I look forward to seeing them. So what we're going to do now is add a strip to this front piece, and this piece is from the new rust card, and it's 20.5 centimetres by 5.5 centimetres. So what I've done is I've just taken 0.5 centimetre off the width of this panel. And you can make this panel any size you like. I mean, you can skip the smaller die and you could make the middle piece wider. You've always got options. You went for the squares and border dies. I think the border border dives, don't know where I was going. The border dies are really useful. So you can see this one, if we turn it over, you can see just fits on there nicely. So I'll add some glue to there. Remember to put my lid on so it doesn't dry up. And we'll add this. Oh, Wendy, I think Karen's telling you that your order has gone through. So I don't know quite what your oops, something went wrong was for. Maybe probably worth ringing the shop in the morning just to see whether all of your items went through on it. Or whether it's listed on your email what went through. So as you can see, we've now added that, and even that looks nice on its own, doesn't it? But of course we're going to take it one step further, aren't we? And what we're going to do is we're going to use the border dies now, and on the border dies we're going to use the big one, and this is really versatile. I'm going to use that a lot tonight, versatile. So all I've done on this one, as you can see on the die, it's got the I just want to say indented, the line there, which puts a line into your die cut. Let me see if I've got another piece here that you probably, can you see the indentation on it, on the card? Wait for my iPad to catch up and then I can see whether you can see it. Yes, you can see it there, can't you? Yeah, brilliant. So I've cut along that indentation line, and I've cut the outside edges off, so we're left with this little strip that looks like a film strip, doesn't it? Hi Pam. Oh, that's good, Catherine, at least yours has gone through. So you can see this one, you just end up with a bit of a film strip, and you've also got these pieces which you could tuck underneath. If that was the right colour, we could add that onto there, but of course that's going to go for another project. I've got a whole box full here that I've been using for these, and I've just got so many bits and pieces. You're just going to love them. Look at that, fantastic frame, isn't it? And in the mirror card as well, and the blue. Oh look, more strips. So there's lots of things. I should be using all of those. Best you've ever seen, wow. Deboss stitched. Brilliant, Lozzie, thank you. The words were just failing me, which they very often do. Let me just have a sip of my drink. That's better. I just had to kick my husband out of my craft room because he wanted to think Phil needs to do some dies like that. What, like this? Lozzie? Yeah, I just had to kick him out of my craft room because that's where the printer is. He wanted to print 30 pages of something. It's like, no. You can imagine what it would sound like, can't you, with the printer going in the background. All I'm doing, I've put some phone tape on the back of this already, so I'm just taking the back off this. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, Jane. I think everybody's getting oops tonight, aren't they? But at least it's going through. Right, so this is going in the centre of, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some glue on the back just in case I don't get it in the right place. Because once you've stuck it down with the foam tape, you either make a mess when you're trying to take it off or it tears the card. So this is going to go in the middle of the centre strip. Just turn it that way. It'd be so easy to make film strip out of this though, wouldn't it? Don't know whether some of the smaller dies, smaller square dies or rectangle dies would fit. Where's my rectangles? Bear with me. Let's have a look whilst we're doing it. Forgive me rustling, I've just gone hunting. Ovals, rectangles. Close the door just in case I get up and hit my head. So let's have a look at the smallest rectangle and turn it over, and it would go through, but you'd have the lines, the stitched lines on it, but you could draw it out with a ruler and cut it out yourself, couldn't you? That was me just throwing it on the floor. So we stuck that in place, and now we are going to, we're going to add on there now. Let's have a look. So we are going to, so this is the ovals now, and it's die number 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the straight edged. How can you have a straight edged oval? But this one's not the frilly oval, it's the non-frilly oval. So this is die number 4 from the ovals, and this is out of the vanilla cream. And I've already put Diamond Dazzle around the outside of this one, and this one is going to go onto here like this. And we are going to plain one. Yeah, plain one, Lozzie. What have you missed? You've missed about half of the card, Katie, but you can go back and watch it. Once it's finished recording, you can go back and watch it again, or it'll be on YouTube. Oh no, Anne. Well, hopefully yours goes through as well. So what we're going to do so that you get the placement of this in the right place is you're going to turn the oval over so you've got the wrong side facing down. Get it into the position that you want it to, because obviously you've got 2 levels. You've got the level of the rust card, and you've got the level of the border in the middle on foam tape. So we need to put glue gel and glue. So if I get my pencil, I can mark in the centre here. Now I'm putting the marks on the wrong side, so you're not going to see them. So the marks that I've put on there are the middle 2 to show where we need glue, and the outside 2 to show where we need glue gel. So let's put the glue in the middle there, and glue gel, where's my tweezers? a silver piece off. Can't get it. There we go. So you need enough there so that it will go onto the card. Right, so turn that round. Using a cocktail stick like Phil does, it just makes it so much easier. Just wipe my cocktail stick on there, get rid of the excess. And we all know what we do with this. Squeeze the glue up to the top, put the silver foil back on top and screw the lid on. That way you'll stop it going hard inside and you'll be able to use it again. So if you can just see, I'm holding my fingers either side so that I know when I put it over where it's got to go. So we can push it down in the centre because we know that's where we've got the PVA, and you can see at the sides that you've got the glue gel, and it's just making sure that it doesn't ooze out either side and go onto the card underneath, because then that would stick your front to the back and we don't want that. Didn't know that. Just reminded me to get one of those toothpaste things. Oh, you mean one of these, Lozzie? They come with the glue, don't they? It's like a is it corned beef that has this on it to open the tin? I just wind it down with that, and then I put a bulldog clip on it to stop it coming out. Hi, Helen. It is really nice glittered, isn't it? And that's the Diamond Dazzle. Yeah, corned beef. So if it's flattened down too much, just lift the sides up so that you pull on the glue. I know it's a blast from the past, isn't it? I used to have corned beef and baked beans. Now, what a combination. That certainly was a blast, the beans. Right, so what are we doing next? We are doing the sentiment. So what I've got for the sentiment is the Ticket Tape-tastic 2, and it's the Essentials, and we're going to be using the Happy Birthday one here. You had corned beef on toast and spam. Oh, God, look at all of us. Corned beef fritters. Oh, yeah. It's all right, Julie. Now, right, so I've got a little scrap of card here. I think what I'll do is I'll cut that straight. There we go. So that I can fit it into my stamping platform. I had to turn my piece of paper over that I haven't had one for corned beef sandwiches. Corned beef sandwiches with Branston pickle. Oh, I've not had corned beef stew. You're getting hungry, Gwen. So I had to turn this over because I've got things on the other side. So you couldn't see those. And there's always two sides to a piece of paper, isn't there? So I'm securing this down, and I know I've used this stamp. So I'm putting my piece of acetate on there so that when I put my stamp on, if it's got any ink on it whatsoever, let's move that one out of the way, that it doesn't go on my card. Now we're going to be cutting this out, so it doesn't matter if it's not straight. So pick it up and then you can remove the acetate sheet. So let's put those to one side, and I'm going to ink this with the Nocturne VersaFine Clair ink. And the beauty with using a stamping platform is so that you can, if it doesn't stamp perfectly first time, you can go back in. Now I do need to do that one. I think my ink pad needs re-inking. Oh, with Daddy's sauce. No, I'm more of a brown sauce girl. There we go. Perfect. So I will clean that. Let's put my acetate back in. Put that to one side. And I'll try not to get my fingers in this. Oh, that's brilliant, Wendy. I'm pleased it works for you. Hi, Helen. So I'm just going to leave a little border, and it's a tiny border on this one. Corned beef and mustard. Yeah, Karen was just saying she thinks that there's a problem with the website. But the orders are going through, just giving off a message. Corned beef sandwich with salad cream or mayonnaise. Another one I haven't had. Mind you, I haven't had corned beef for years. So we've just got a thin border round there. And what I'm going to use to put it onto is the border die. And this one's in the new rust. And you can see it just fits nicely in between there. So what I have to do is I have to finish it at one of the pieces that goes down. Like I can't have it so it's halfway, and then you've got one flapping about in midair. So I have to, so it's this one. So I'll cut that there, and then I'll just round that piece off. And then I'll just cut a little bit off this end. It's like you're all here with me. Oh, I'm pleased it worked for you as well, Anna. I know sometimes I've made the mistake, and I've thought I've cleaned a stamp and I actually haven't, and I've put it on a piece of work and it's just completely ruined it. So you can see that we've cut off a little piece like this, and we're going to put this in the centre, but you've got the rest of the piece there to use. Oh, is this your first time here, Gwen? Was it you that was saying that? No, it was Mal that said that it was her first time, wasn't it? So we're going to put that on. It is a lovely group, and it's so friendly. Phil vets everybody before they're allowed in, just to make sure. Thanks, Pam. It is. It's really good for autumn leaves. So we're going to put that in the centre there. And I'm going to turn it over and rub on the back just so that I don't... Ah, right. So I'm honoured if you're in on a Monday night. It was so strange last night, wasn't it, watching a live? Catherine, the happy birthday stamp. Here's one sec. It's from the Ticket Tape-tastic 2 Essential Sentiments. I'm sure you're not, Deirdre. Oh, let's have a look at those colours. So that's the new Rust. What else is Karen saying? Looks good with Imperial Blue. Have I got that one? Oh, it does, doesn't it? Almond Hue. Yeah. And Vanilla Cream. Well, that's the one that we're using tonight, so we know that goes with it. So all of those, they do really go well. I wouldn't have thought of the Imperial Blue, but yeah, they go lovely together. So yeah, that's the stamps that I've used, and I've cut round the edge of that. So now we're going to put some foam tape on the back of this, and we're going to adhere that to the centre. Doesn't that pop out of the middle there? So bear with me just whilst I put some foam tape on the back. Purple, what's purple? Oh, purple goes with it as well. Purple and the Rust. Deep Plum, Purple Passion. The Deep Plum goes with it. I wouldn't necessarily have put the Purple Passion, but then we're all different, aren't we? So you've got another way now of the sentiments on their own are really, really nice. But adding a border like this, and especially when it's the right way up, just elevates them, doesn't it? So now you've got the card like that. I mean, if this was a mail card, you could leave this like that and probably just add a few, I don't know, a few cogs or a few circles. Or you could have stamped this oval with some of the background stamps or journaling stamps, and that would make a brilliant mail card. But what we're going to do is we're going to add some flowers to it. So I've got some flowers cut out, and we're going to add some leaves as well. So just put the card to one side, and the flowers that I've used, the new Rust ones that are here, are the Floral Finery Perfectly Plain. I shall have to have a look, Lozzie. And this is the one that's turned over. This is the largest 4-petalled one, and that's 2 of those. And then we've got 2 out of the Vanilla Cream, and that is the Floral Finery Lacy Loveliness. And again, I've used the largest 4-petalled one, the one that I've got turned over just here. And then out of the Gold Mirror card, I've used the Floral Finery Fabulous Fronds. That's a Floral Finery Fabulous Fronds. Try saying that after you've had a few. And again, I've used the double one. So what I'm going to do with the leaves is I'm going to use my pointy ended tweezers, and these come in a pack on the website. Excuse me. So Karen's saying there's some stock left of some of the items. I think it's the bundle that's sold out. That's okay, Andreen, you can watch it back later. So all I'm doing is putting the pointy nose tweezers in the centre of the leaf and just bending them up, and you can see there, they do look lovely in gold, don't they? And they go lovely with the rust and the vanilla. And you can see that it's just shaped the leaf up, or the leaves up. So in the centre, and just press up. Or if you haven't got the tweezers, you can put your nail in the middle and press it up, but it's much easier to do with the tweezers. And of course, with Phil being on Hobby Maker on Wednesday, you're going to see much more hints and tips using the new charmed dies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my foam out and get my ball tool, and we're going to turn these over and we're going to put some shape into them. So I normally just go round, and you can see the petal bending up. So I'm putting a firm pressure on it for those of you that are new to flower shaping, or you can use a mouse mat. But normally the thicker the foam, the better shape, because you can press a bit more on there. Yeah, you could get a toothpick. I've got a toothpick here, so you could put the toothpick in the centre and shape it round there. Good idea, Joanne. Good idea, I hadn't thought about that. See, that's what this group is all about. It's all about sharing, isn't it? What some people do, other people potentially don't know about. So great, if you've got some ideas, please let us know. So we'll do the other ones as well. Just have to be a little bit more careful with these, because obviously they've got the open or the lacy loveliness on them. And then using the smaller end just to shape the middle, and you can see the dimension that you get on them. So I'm going to ask you to choose what I put in the centre of these. I've got Spearmint Waves and Gold Star. Now, I don't know whether you can see them through there. Oh, brilliant, Lynn. Did you get the whole bundle last night? There we go. I'll take them out and put them in there. So, and put these together. So just put a blob of glue in the centre of both of them. Put my lid back on. What size is the ball tool? I don't think it says. Let me just... That one is probably 1.2 centimetres, the big end. It's the, what is it, the size of a nail. And the other end is probably 8 millimetres on there. I don't know what make this is, but I know Phil has got some on the website. If you go and check that out, this is a really old one. Whole bundle. Well, Lynn, that is a treat. Yeah, that's a really good idea, Wendy. Yeah, I was thinking the gold, but then the shimmer ones I thought added something to it. Right, where's my tweezers? So we're going to offset this and press down, and offset this and press, whoops, slippy slidey, and press down. Now I'll put one of each in the centre. Which website? If you go to Honeypot Crafts website, that is where the Sentimentally Yours products are sold, Mal. Can you link it, Karen? Please, I should say. I've helped groups of newbies before. Try to give them options. Definitely, because you can't have everything all in one go, can you? So I'm going to bring these up and see if you can see. So, teal shimmer or the gold? Which ones do you think? That one's the gold and that one's the teal shimmer. And if I put it on the card, you can see what it's going to look like, and it's going to have the gold underneath there. So do we think the gold, or do we think the, what one was it, Spearmint Waves? Which one do we think? Gold, gold. Hi, Karen. Gold, gold. Teal, teal. I think gold's in the lead so far. Thanks, Karen. There you go, Mal. Karen's put the link up for the shop, which is where you buy shimmer, gold, gold. Difficult decision. Now, that doesn't help me, Wendy. Gold. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the gold. I think it probably, if we'd got some green on there, we might... Oh, I've put the lid on and I've got one out there. I think we might have been able to add the shimmer on there, but as we haven't... Right, so we can see how that's going together now. It does stand out well, doesn't it? But it's just there's no other green on there. Has to be gold. Thanks, Angela. That's nice. Thanks, Karen. That's a standing joke. Have you not got your workshop tonight, Karen? Your lady's not there. Karen McDonald used to come to my workshops, and she now has a few ladies round at hers on a Monday night doing a crafty get-together. Right, so these are going to go on with glue gel. Better put the lid on my pearls, hadn't I? Otherwise they'll go all over. Ooh. Right, so add some glue gel to the back here. And another piece on there. And the foil is in my lid, so I can just put the lid on there. And we're going to be adding these like that. I won't squash them down completely. So they're standing up. And these will just tuck underneath. So if I lift that up again and put it down in the silicone that's all, not silicone, the glue gel that's already there, it'll stick the flower and the leaves. So if you wanted to, you can add more of the pearls, but I don't think it needs it. I think it would be too overpowered. Let's just see what additional ones would look like. So you could put some here if you wanted to. What does that look like? Do you think that looks... Ah, brilliant. Lozzie is starting up workshops near her. I don't know whether you've seen it on Facebook or not, but please pop over to the Crafting with Phil Martin and Sentimentally Yours page and look for the post that Lozzie's put on there. To see whether you live near her or whether you can travel. It would be lovely if you could support her. So what do we think about the extra pearls on there? Do we think yes or no? So that's with, and that's without. I think I'm going to leave it without because I think it just makes it a bit fussy, doesn't it? But you've got the options. You can add more on here. But, oh, chucking my pearls everywhere. As the little tiddlers, they just get stuck in the lid. Top and bottom of the border. Like there and there. In Wellingborough. Lozzie's saying that the workshops will be in Wellingborough. So anybody that lives near Wellingborough, please send Lozzie a message. Well done, Mal. You won't regret it. They're really nice. You can see here tonight that we've used them. So without, what do you think to the two at the top there? No? No, I think it's just a bit fussy with them on. Right, so we'll go back over and you can see then when you stand it up that the front is separate and you've got somewhere to write in there and it just stands up lovely. There you go, ladies. So what we've used for this one tonight is the Charmed Ovals 2. We've used the Charmed Borders 2, and I think that one is the most versatile out of all of them. My personal opinion. Charmed Rectangles 2, and this is what we've used tonight. And also there is, when I can uncover them, Charmed Circles 2 and the Charmed Squares 2. So Lozzie, Ilona, Julia have all got videos on their YouTube channel. Oh, 100 miles away, that's a bit too far, isn't it, Emma? have also all got YouTube videos, so please pop over to them and have a look. You get more ideas of how to use these products. And you can see this tonight, and obviously Phil is on Hobby Maker on Wednesday at 1 and 4, so you'll get more ideas from him. So thank you very much for joining me this evening. So you got something 2 nights running. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can give this a go once you receive everything. And I will see you again soon. Thanks very much. Bye.